When you come to Wuhan and see people waiting in line before a breakfast stall, don't ask. Just join them. You won't regret it.
像有的时候我们家生意很忙的时候嘛，有人在排队买的时候，有的人排到面前了都不知道是什么。这个东西啊，原来这是什么东西？再问。 我说这是鲜鱼糊汤粉是什么？我再跟他介绍。
Rice noodles in fish paste soup is a popular breakfast dish in Wuhan.
有人吃呢，很多胃口，很喜欢，但是也有一部分人吃不惯这一口，因为比较小众。
In fact, the food is a classic morning companion for many Wuhan natives.
传统的锅灶的我就找的，现在蛮少了，今天这就是正宗的搞的，我们经常来吃，很好吃。
武汉人这就是蛮讲究啊，这一点锅灶一定要叫锅灶，因为一日之计嘛在于晨。这个把这个粉呐，这个糊搞到这个面高头，然后就是把它一拌，相当好吃。
Rice noodles in sticky soup. Perhaps this sticky soup isn't as simple as it looks.
鱼糊嘛，是吧？是，看字儿可能里面有鱼的成分，具体有没有鱼我不知道啊。
他会说鲜鱼糊汤粉怎么会我没看到鱼啊？但是我问他，你有吃到鱼的鲜味了吗？
就是有一个鱼的味道，这个不是用我爸爸熬的。
The engine started, and eyes steady, Li Junpeng isn't going home after closing his shop. Instead, he has a secret mission to carry out. That's right, there really is fish in the fish paste soup.
肯定是我们当地的野生小鲫鱼，这个是效果是最好的。
The local carp has many bones and little meat, but it is exceptionally luscious and is cut out for fish paste soup. After gutting and cleaning the fish, Li Junpeng activates its flavor with just a handful of ginger and a spoonful of bean paste.
就是料用的好，那个味道才好得了。
Next, let time do the trick. Li Junpeng is going to summon the inseparable companion of the fish paste soup. But what is it? Dawn is approaching, and the veil is about to be lifted. Last night's fish soup is still warm, with fish bones scattered in the soup and almost no trace of any meat, only a delicious flavor remains. The final handful of pepper brings people back to the time when there were numerous docks in the damp, salty air. The mysterious roll of the night before turns an attractive golden yellow in the morning light. Deep-fried dough sticks make an appearance.
我觉得武汉地方的人做东西就很有自己的智慧，就是基本上你能吃一种东西，能体会到两种口感。
With a fluffy interior, the crispy deep-fried dough sticks have the ability to soak up the delectable broth. Genuine authenticity is lacking in fish paste soup without the presence of excellent deep-fried dough sticks.
我们是用老面做的那个油条，一定要手工和好。在发酵的时间跟天气跟的温度都有关系，所以这个是全凭经验。
Concealed within the obscure street shop lies a tiny hidden dream.
刚开始的目的肯定只是为了讨生活嘛，是吧？讨生活的话，就学了这个糊汤粉和油条这个手艺。
Li Junpeng acquired his skills and tied the knot with his wife, Wang Fengzhao, in their hometown. Prior to relocating to Wuhan, he kept his intentions quiet.
我心里有，但是我没有说出来。
承诺都没有，但是我们就共同努力嘛，把自己的生活过得更好嘛，就是。
But Li Junpeng named his shop Wang Ji.
我觉得这样很好。
老板，他还是老板吧？
钱归他管。
我爸爸做油条，我爸爸很忙，所以不能陪我。
其实说到两个孩子，有时候老师还批评一下我们。做生意，他们买了房、买了车、买得起，我相信我也买得起。
Over time, Li Junpeng came to the realization that he must carve out his own path within the realm of everyday existence. As long as he possesses the fortitude to strive for his family, he'll be a hero in their eyes. The seeds cultivated by modest dreams find solace in the soil, germinating and unfurling, heralding the dawn of a new chapter. Zhaoyang, a tiny county, holds a reputation for its low-key vibe. Within this locale, a bustling wedding feast becomes a magnificent fete for the entire village as individuals endeavor to secure their positions amid the cheerful clamor.
姚阳豆腐脑，咱们这不是这个茶锅茶出名，暖和，就是这么证明就是和谐。
姚阳这个豆腐脑就这么神奇。
In the eyes of Raoyang locals, preparing tofu pudding in a large pot not only pleases guests but symbolizes lifelong marital bliss. This dessert manages to overshadow the rest of the party, becoming the undisputed star attraction. All eyes are on the steaming pot, its allure unmatched.
这汤特别鲜。
People want to share the good luck of the new couple. They even ask to take some home for their family. Mr. and Mrs. Lee have been married for 42 years. They are always hired to cook tofu pudding at wedding banquets.
受半天累，现在又吃又喝了。
你们结婚的时候吃豆腐脑了没？
吃了，
温香。
我煮它痛快，光且煮它幸福。
Having spent their life dealing with picky diners, the old couple is always ready.
是你那懂事好，别糊弄人。挣到回今天了。不是。
After cooking tofu pudding at the banquet, Mrs. Lee gets back to her morning routine. A veteran can do the job of two. In the early morning, Mrs. Lee gets on her trike and sets off. She is a good driver and mixer. Away from the village banquet, Mrs. Lee carefully chooses the most tender leeks as she commences work at her shop, authentic tofu pudding. Describing one's establishment as authentic can either be seen as arrogance or a genuine claim, contrasting to the frenzied tempo of banquets.
姚阳最正宗的豆腐。
哎，拉的这干拉一把。
立足姚阳，辐射河北，走向全国。
People savor the flavor of each mouthful in the shop. When you pass by, you can see authentic tofu pudding next to the government building. Mrs. and Mr. Lee's tofu pudding is good enough to go with wine.
啥特色？
就辣椒油喝了酒了。
Be it a man adorned with a golden ring, students dressed in school uniforms, or a captivating young woman.
好吃。
All of them eagerly dive into the genuine Raoyang tofu pudding, their appetite fully satisfied.
凉了。
我天天来。
很有滋味。
A spoonful of tofu pudding, combined with deep-fried noodles, chopped leeks, and marinade, sets the authentic benchmark. This remarkable fusion defines tofu pudding. Through molecular recombination, the soybean protein works its magic. Mr. Lee's wizardry conjures silky, tender tofu pudding from ordinary soybean milk. The reason why the couple is popular stems not only from their tofu pudding, but also their deep-fried thin noodles.
就每次来我得吃，早上2碗。
也可以看到，还加这个泡，算是这种小油条吧。外地什么的都没有这种东西。
别的豆腐脑不是这个味儿。
是这个韭菜，这个丁儿，然后别的地方都是那个香菜什么的，是吧？然后它这个
老做法就是片儿搁韭菜。
对，它还有反正就是喜欢吃这个。
The combination of chopped leeks and tofu pudding is what sets it apart. The fried dough sticks and leeks may not seem special, but it is the reason why this place became so popular.
原先俺们出摊的时候，一天挣3块钱，1毛5一碗，那个光发愁啊，没吃没喝，没房子住。
Through challenging times, the young couple has aged gracefully. Regardless of their financial status, they understand that the key to a harmonious life is attaining mutual fulfillment and contentment. The tofu pudding perpetually serenades the town with its sweet melody, symbolizing romance. As the joyful tune of tofu pudding draws to a close, the spicy symphony of soup on Hainan Island is poised to commence. Shuixiangkou Street is the place of origin for Haiko's renowned spicy soup. The Yao family ancestral house stands as the focal point within the street's central business district. Each day, the family's activities commence only after Yao Xiaoping completes the ritual lighting of incense. 30 years ago, Yao Ji spicy soup came into existence. The street, permeated with the fragrance of incense, bears witness to the dock's former glory. Despite the hardships of that era, the spicy soup serves as a reminder of a bygone era. The bowl brims with pig offal. Yes, we are referring to a local specialty known as spicy soup. Those who are not fond of it tend to scrunch their noses in disapproval. People who like it always remember the smell. Three years ago, Yao Hong, the daughter of Yao Xiaoping, made the decision to return to Haikou with the intention of taking over the business.
我妹妹也要上大学了，然后家里面就剩我爸妈，总感觉不放心。毕竟这是家族生意嘛。
The difficulty of making spicy soup was beyond her imagination.
猪肚、猪舌、猪心、猪粉肠、猪大肠。
刚开始的话什么都不懂，从头摸起来觉得好辛苦啊，没有摸过那种东西。 觉得特别的脏，特别的累，受不了那些。
Yao Hong faced challenges in getting started due to the inherent nature of pig offal.
因为内脏那种东西，你做的不干净，它就会有异味嘛。
Processing pig offal poses complications and heavy demands due to the necessity of removing its pungent odor. However, once the odor is eliminated, the simply seasoned offal soup retains its original flavor, which may deter some customers. Thankfully, Yao Hong is fortunate to be surrounded by dedicated female employees, each responsible for a specific task, such as serving, washing the offal, pouring the soup, cutting the offal, cooking the offal, frying eggs, and food pairing. This division of labor ensures the smooth operation of the small shop, greatly reducing Yao Hong's workload. It was only a year ago that Yao Xiaoping finally passed on his spicy soup recipe to his daughter. The secret to the soup lies in the careful adjustment of a generous amount of pepper, salt and sugar with different proportions yielding varying effects. In addition to her employees and father, there is another man silently providing support to Yao Hong from behind the scenes.
我真的挺感谢我老公的，很多东西的话都是他去支持我。我们做生意这个方面的话，他真的比我积极太多。有一段时间他生病，我自己做，我才知道原来早上要做那么多的工作。
With the unwavering support of her husband and the comforting presence of her family, Yao Hong crafts a delectable spicy soup brimming with flavor. Despite its seemingly unassuming nature, the soup boasts a lingering aftertaste that transcends time. Life in its routine conceals an array of flavors. Today, the descendants of the Yao family gather in their ancestral home as Yao Hong dutifully serves up spicy soup and rice. A cherished morning tradition shared among family members. After traversing different paths, people eventually come to realize that the simple act of sitting together with loved ones, basking in the warm morning light, is the foundation of a fulfilling life. Dreams abound in the River City, where Mr. Lee surprises his customers with extraordinary breakfast dishes, adding vibrancy and zest to Wuhan mornings. In a small village, Mr. and Mrs. Lee extend heartfelt blessings to newlyweds under the morning sun through their offering of tofu pudding. On Hainan Island, Yao Hong preserves the nostalgic flavors of the dock, delighting locals in every satisfying spoonful. One's contentment in life often arises from warm fragments, a familiar figure on a street corner, an unforgettable taste. These seemingly simple fragments, bathed in the morning light, encapsulate the pursuit of beauty, an embrace of tenderness, and the attainment of happiness. They provide a profound sense of satisfaction, bringing us infinitely closer to ecstasy.